Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from AntonDaniels.
I just got fired at my job for
First off, septum nose ring. Just wanted to point it out.
sexually harassing someone.
Sounds about right.
You know how many men I work with that make sexual jokes, and I happen to be a part of one, and some young kid, because I made a comment he didn't like that was not sexual, I offended him. He went to HR and said that I sexually harassed him. I won't leave him alone. I'm serious, like, I cannot make this up.
Like, why did you want to work in Lowe's in the first place? I'm sure because you wanted to surround yourself with men.
I'm a single mom. I don't get child support right now. And the thing that sucks, I didn't do anything wrong. It's a dumb kid that I made a comment about his girlfriend not making his lunch. It was a joke. Mind you, this kid, who's a weirdo, by the way, always trying to be
All of a sudden, he's a weirdo now.
around me, always trying to talk to me. I never said anything sexual to him at all. That's number one. But I made a comment one day because we went back and forth, like joking about stuff. I made a comment about how he has this girl lunchbox, and I didn't say he was gay or anything like that. It wasn't a sexual or a derogatory thing. I just said, so who makes your lunch? Does your girlfriend make your lunch? And he goes, no. And I like made a face like I'm joking around. And he got really offended, and he goes, my girlfriend has a master's degree, and you're making it sound like her not making my lunch means that she's not adequate. And I go, whoa, because I didn't mean it that way. It was a joke. And mind you, we've been joking for like
No. As we can tell women, that is probably the exact way you meant it and the way you acted towards it.
a month and a half now about different things.
Let this be a lesson, y'all, right? Because the first lesson is this is the environment that y'all created. Y'all was always reporting on people, and nobody would have sympathy, nor would anybody believe a man that says that they got fired for no reason. I'm not really sure that I believe her.
Nope.
And let me tell you why. I'm not sure if she's working at Lowe's. She got the Lowe's hat on, probably just came from work. Usually those emotions spill out immediately right after, you working at wherever it is that you're working at, and you get fired from a woman's perspective, because your situation is dire. Probably living check to check. She said that she's a single mother. In addition to that, she's feeling some type of way and she needed her money, and I understand. But let me also say that guys go through this every single day. And whereas you guys sent me this video, so I'm always going to give credit to the content creator because that's the right thing to do, and that link is going to be in the description. I'm not really sure that I feel sympathy for her simply because nobody, and I mean zero people, comes to the rescue of men, and it's just an automatic believe all women situation, right? And then everybody always has a story where, because if you get fired as a woman, you had to do something, right?
True.
Usually, human resource departments protect themselves because they don't want to get sued. Which obviously, if you go into her comments, it's gonna be like, "Oh man, get a lawsuit," all of this stuff. You got these armchair lawyers inside of the chat acting as though she can get compensation for getting fired falsely getting fired for some reason for making sexual harassment jokes or whatever. And obviously, I want to hear the rest of the story, so that's what I'm about to play. But how come nobody ever believes guys or comes to the aid of guys if a woman just by default goes to HR and say, "Hey, this guy sexually harassed me"? He's out of there. He's out of there without a question. The biggest lesson in this is go to work, do your job, stop being buddy buddy with everybody,
True.
and don't think that you're, in the clear just because you supposedly is cool with somebody. First they joke with each other all the time, but now he's a weirdo, right?
Right.
The only reason that she's saying that he's a weirdo is because he did what they do and he went and reported it, and she's the one that got fired. Now he's a weirdo. Let me hear the rest of this story.
He didn't
And of
take the
course, she's gonna have the nose septum ring.
Yeah.
joke.
First thing I
And the
noticed.
next thing I know, I get a call from HR like a week ago that I'm overly flirtatious and essentially that I am sexually harassing this guy who's like 28 years old. If something I said offended him, I am the type of person that knows how to set boundaries and knows how to respect them. And for me, working here, this is the job that gave me the most pay I've had in a long time.
Aww.
Again, we can almost figure out single mom working in an all-male industry. I'm almost positive she's definitely over flirtatious.
Instead of coming to me and saying, what you said really upset me, and I don't think that we should talk anymore because I feel that you're disrespectful or something like that, I would have respected it in a heartbeat. I wouldn't risk.
That's not the protocol.
Nope.
That's not the standard that women have set when it comes to being able to deal with the assumed sexual harassment. Bro, I've taken enough modules in corporate America. You know what I'm saying? To know that you just don't even joke with women in any kind of way that they would think would be sexual, because any assumption can be taken to human resources. Now that the shoe is on the other foot, everybody is supposed to be concerned. Now he's supposed to come to you directly. No, that's not what y'all said. That's not what the modules say when you train the sexual harassment module. He did what the module says do. Now, if y'all don't like that, then y'all should have never advocated for this, and we wouldn't be in this position. Now you want a personal conversation. That's not what the modules say.
Anton said, I mean, the last corporate job I had, or the only corporate job I had, was like 3 years. Like, shit, how long ago was it? It was a while ago. I worked for 3 years. And towards the end of it, oh my God, they were just giving us so much sexual harassment courses. I guess because someone did something. I don't know what or where, when, or how. But yeah, they were forcing it down our throats the way it was going about. And I agree with Anton on this one. That's not the protocol. The protocol is like, oh, once someone makes you feel uncomfortable, you must report it. You should go report it and to HR. And HR's, again, even my HR department was 2 women. It was a higher up woman that is the head of HR department, and then and there's 2 other women that work for her in the HR department. I'm sure women had preferential treatment.
Losing my livelihood for me and my child.
It's like as if men don't have full families that they take care of with their careers and jobs that they got fired from because of similar allegations to this.
I explained everything to the lady on the phone. I was honest about everything because there's really nothing that I did wrong.
Of course.
Mind you, this kid, after he makes this report to HR, is coming over to my desk, trying to say hello to me, trying to conversate with me, trying to get me to come to his department and watch him make stuff in my downtime. I tell this lady everything, but the thing is that Once
It's like they
something
had
is
a theme
said,
on.
that's it. They basically have to get rid of you. And I was hoping that when she called me and I explained everything to her, I was praying to God, like, please, don't let me
Equality.
not have a job.
Now's not the time to be losing jobs, ladies and gentlemen.
It really is
I'm
not.
30 years old.
Aw.
I take care of
So you're 30 years old and the guy's 28. You keep calling this guy a kid.
myself and my son. And this fucking kid just robbed me of my livelihood. I don't even think he's smart enough to know what he did or that I would get fired. Like, I think that's how dumb he is.
Gotta be quicker than that.
And he just took away my income. I'm so fucking upset right now.
I don't see any responsibility here. I don't see any accountability and
Because if
responsibility.
I did
I don't even know if she's really crying. I don't even see any tears. Her eyes aren't getting puffy. It looks very, you know, women crying on the internet thing.
something wrong, I'm a grown adult. I would say, you know what? I fucked up. Yeah, I should be fired. I would have been preparing, looking for other jobs because, yeah, I fucked up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I didn't do anything wrong.
Never.
Okay.
People make jokes all the time. It wasn't a sexual joke. Mind you, this kid has been like pursuing me and flirting with me, and he flirts with every girl in the store. But because I make one comment that offends him, instead of being mature and coming to me, he goes to HR and accuses me
Oh.
of being like a sexual predator or something. And now I don't have a job. And I have a child. Like, I'm so fucking mad.
She keeps bringing in, I have a child. Nobody cares. You're a horrible person to deal with. And HR probably sees that. And I'm sure HR did not just ask him. I'm sure they asked a whole bunch of other coworkers around you. And they probably agreed, yeah, you're overly flirtatious for being a single mom that's desperate.
I did not fucking deserve this. I don't even know what to say. Like, there's not more to the story. It is what it is. I said something that offended him because to him, I was making it sound like because his girlfriend didn't make his lunch that she's inadequate. It was a joke, and there's more to that joke. He didn't have to do that. And that's either like, because he's so dumb. Like, he came to me to talk to me and be all friendly after he made that report. Like, I don't think he realizes that I was going to get fired. It's not like they say, hey, this person feels this way, you know, maybe you should separate yourselves. No, they get rid of you. If somebody accuses you of harassing them, they get rid of you. The company gets rid of you.
Shocker.
And I knew that when she called me, and I was so afraid, but I was like, you know what, maybe she'll understand, like, this is a situation, I didn't sexually harass him. I didn't harass him at all. I would never actually force an interaction with someone if I knew that they didn't want to talk to me. He never said that. It was one comment that upset him, but now...
Remember, if we actually said, oh, I don't want to talk with you or anything, that's also a grounds for getting reported to HR.
Now, me... I'm going to be behind on my bills. And
I've seen this from men 1,000 times.
Yep.
And if the people that are watching this video are expecting for me to have, because I mean, I want everybody to have a job, but then at the same time, rules is rules. And I hear guys have gone through this 1,000 times, but now that we sitting here listening to a woman complain about it, I'm supposed to feel some type of way. I don't know.
No.
Maybe I'm off. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description.
Yep, I 100% agree with Anton on this one. False allegations happens all the time with men. Even if it's, I don't even think this is a false allegation. It's a normal, oh, report because I feel this way. And women created this climate of as soon as something happened, you report it, you don't even talk to the person. Now you know, talking to the person is the adult thing to do, then women have never been adults, according to what you just said. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.